I'm good.
Welcome back to the next episode of the Right Hand Drive Guys podcast, the show for guys who like right-hand drives. I'm Bobby. This is Aaron.
Yo.
And today is episode 79. And we're like, dude, what do we want to do for 79? Like, man, it's starting to be summer. Like here in Maine, we're supposed to have like 95 plus degree days next year or next week. And I'm like, dude, what do we do? He's like, hot or not, dude. Let's just do the hot or not, the summer version of the hot or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it, dude.
So we're out here. We're going to do the hot or not. And if you have not listened to the last hot or not that we did, basically, we each get 10 things that we decide we want to ask the other whether it's hot or not. And these can range. This is pretty broad, but generally would have something to do with JDM cars or the JDM culture. Yeah. In some way, shape, or form.
Yep.
So, yeah, we'll just bounce them off each other, and we'll just give a little bit of an explanation as to why we think it's hot or why we think it's not.
Hell yeah.
So, you want to start?
Dude, yeah, I'll start off.
Okay.
So, first one, hot or not, for you is... You ready for this?
I'm hoping.
You ready?
Yeah.
Flame paint jobs. But let me give you an example. The JZX 100 drift car with the flame job.
Hot or not? Ooh.
What do you think about that? What do you think about that?
That's really hard. Okay. I'm gonna say hot.
Oh.
Only because
it's fire.
Yeah, no, because it's that different. It's like that different. I don't know, like that different style. That like shitty flame vinyl on like a Pontiac Sunfire is lame, right?
right.
But I don't know, but on this, like that's like their art, like that's like an art, like them expressing themselves. So I think it's hot for them. Yeah. Like for me, probably not. Like I'm not doing it, but like I'm gonna admire a car like that if it's done like that.
Yeah. That's cool.
So I'm going to say the JDM flame.
The JDM flames.
The JDM flames are definitely probably will always be hot.
Yeah.
But US flames.
It has to be the right ones, right?
Right.
Like it has to be done correctly on the correct car, I feel like, to pull it off.
Yeah. Usually it'd be like a drift car, not like a circuit car.
Yeah. If you're just throwing flames on your, 96
Altima, yeah.
I don't know if that's gonna work, but dude, on these cars, it works.
Yeah, no, it does for sure. I agree. So I'm gonna go. That's a hottie.
That's a hottie.
So have you ever heard of Junis wheels? I have the example I can show you.
Oh, those guys.
Yeah, Junis
I've
steering
seen them.
Wheels. And if
I would probably recognize it if I saw it spelled.
Yeah, Junis. And so if you're not listening and you don't have access to Google this real quick, basically they're all white leather wrapped steering wheels with kind of, I don't know what to call this in the middle here. The spokes are not spokes. They're kind of like designs. This reminds me of rainbows or something. I don't know what's cool. Going on, but
reminds me of the laughing emoji, like the tears.
Oh yeah, you're right, coming out of his face. And this guy's the laughing with the crying.
Yeah.
If you're on YouTube, you'll know exactly what we're laughing about. So, what do you think? Hot or not on the Junis wheels?
That's a tough one, dude, because
some of these are circumstantial. That's the hard part. Just like the flames, it's circumstantial.
Very circumstantial. But I'm going to go with not. I don't know. Whenever I see wheels like this, I think of like cars being built by the Discovery Channel and Boyd Coddington
Impalas
and like Impalas and like
Chip Foose,
dude. Like, dude, I could see Chip Foose. Yeah, for sure, 100%. That's the only reason I don't like those. There are a few wheels out there like the Hitmans and stuff like that that are similar style, but those exact ones, I can't do them. Can't get down with them.
They don't hit.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if you're building a JDM lowrider.
Yeah. I could see that for sure. All right, what do you got? What's next? I'm excited.
All right. Stages with R34 front ends.
Oh, come on. Hot. I mean,
but hold on. What if it has a GTR badge?
Ooh.
But it's a 260 RS.
Dude, stop messing with my mind like this. Come on.
Dude, I know. That was a tough one.
Regardless, I'm not really about the up badging. Even if you got a, RB26 stage, run your 260 RS badge.
Right.
Like, it's cool you got a 34 front end. I'm super down for that. That would be awesome if that could end up in my collection someday, a white one. But don't up badge it.
But in that case, it's a weird one, right? Because it is a front end swap from a GTR. It's still tough, right?
Listen, the homies are gonna say it's not a GTR. It's not.
All right. Enough on that one. All right. Don't want to get canceled by the GTR police.
No. And so I mean, I'm gonna say it's hot regardless.
Hot.
Yeah. Absolutely.
34 front stages, hot.
Hot, absolutely. And I would love to have one. So, with 35 brakes, oh my gosh, that thing would just be.
The same kit as everything, right?
Yeah, the same thing.
Same recipe.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just GT4s.
Yes, yeah. But that's just me. There, people here would be like, oh, LM GT4s. I'd put these on it, and it'd still be dope.
Yeah,
because they're sick. All right, so let's see. My next one's a brand. It's a brand not everyone will be familiar with unless you've been to Japan. Specifically, usually like Autobox, Up Garage. I think they definitely have some of this too. So it's the DAD brand. It's the dad brand. It's like a backwards
Garson.
D.
Yeah. They're the ones that had the blinged out cars at Auto Salon.
Yeah. That was
the full dude. What do they call that?
Bejeweled.
Yeah. No, they have another word for it, but
encrusted. I don't know.
But yes, dude, they are crazy. Them as a brand as a whole, their modern day stuff have no want at all. Not hot. But back in the day, they did make some cool wheels.
But that doesn't make them hot today.
No, not hot today. They're just too out there for me. They're just
It's like when I see the brand, if you're not on YouTube, like just Google DAD Japanese interior or something, and you'll get a gist of what it is. And some of it is like stuff you would use air fresheners in different little, the cigarette lighter, air sanitizer or whatever, right? Just these little things. But then a lot of it's really cheesy. Maybe the stuff that like the 17-year-old chick puts in her car when she first gets her license, the license plate frames with the, just it's kind of that cheesy car store brand. Yeah, in my opinion.
I mean, for sure. But they've came a long way. They've been around forever. Good for them for that. They got their market. But for me, not hot. Like
they came a long way though. So shout out to them. They've come a long way. Well, all right, what's up? This is is this number 3?
This is number 3.
Okay.
All right. So this is a Nissan color code. Okay. Nissan color code EV1, lightning yellow, hot or not?
This is period.
Yeah, I mean this is
on anything I've ever seen it on. On anything I've ever seen it on, dude.
Yeah.
The S15s, right? The 34 GTTs, those.
There's even stages.
The stages, yeah.
And I'm sure there's a few other models, sprinkled in there as well. But as far as the R34s go, it is one of the rarest colors in, I think, any of the trim levels. The EV1 is the...
We saw one at Garage Defend.
Yeah, and I think that was just a GTT.
Mm-hmm.
And between that and the Active Red, like those two are the the mustard,
super-
the
yeah,
mustard and ketchup.
that are
dude.
super rare.
Those are the rare ones. But yeah, the EV1, the yellow.
Yeah, no, that's super hot. Like, dude, oh, those S15s just like so dope. Yeah, and even again, yeah, the GTTs. They have a GTR in that color.
I'm
I
not
don't
sure
know.
on that one. That one's tough. I know they
I don't
was
know.
one at the Craft Sport booth at Auto Salon. I know they had an active red.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing
remember.
the bright yellow for sure, but I mean, yeah, definitely a hot color for coming from the factory. I mean, yeah, I really like the GTTs with the full kit, or like the S15 Spec R with the arrow,
Yes, dude.
like with that, with like, yeah. So I'm gonna go hot with that. I mean, yellow's not my color.
No, not at all.
But like those are some of those specialty unique type of things that you're like, yeah, no, dude, I would fuck with that heavy, because it just, you can't argue with it.
Yeah.
I feel like, for sure. So yeah, I mean, yellow not normally on that.
EV1?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so this is a twist on a wheel that everybody loves, but it's chrome TE37s.
Hot AF. What do you mean? Chrome makes anything hotter. Come on.
Chrome
Dude,
TE37s.
any wheel, dude. Any wheel you put chrome on it, it's that much cooler. To me, personally. That's just me.
Yeah.
But
So if you have a set of 17 or 18 inch TE37s in chrome,
yeah.
what car, you can put them on any car, right? Not like your own, but what car are these TE37s going on?
Every single one.
Every car. You have to pick one, dude. Make a choice.
Chrome TEs, dude. That would look nice on a black 34 GTR.
A black 34, some 18 by like 9.5s
Dude,
or 10
some 10.5 jobbies on that, plus 12. Get the super good.
The square, yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. That would look pretty dope. For sure.
Chrome always makes like darker colors pop too, I feel like.
Yeah.
It's a good look.
I could see like a 180SX like maybe slammed on these or something,
dude,
you know,
yes.
like on some 17. I don't know what fits best on those, but
yeah, 17, 18.
but a
standard.
black 180, yeah, for sure. That would be dope. So yeah, the chrome TE37's going
all
hard.
day.
Yeah, we're going we're super hot on those.
And for those, I just saw a set pop up chrome the other day. The price is also very hot.
Really?
Oh yeah, I think it was 4K plus for this set.
Damn, I got a set out back. Should we just start rubbing the freaking finish off these things, or what?
Pretty much, dude.
Okay, cool. So, hell yeah, I'm liking your choices so far.
Right.
See, it's hard for me though, because I don't really pay attention or know about trash things.
Yeah.
So I'm giving you these things, right? And like I'm like, oh, maybe he won't screw with the chrome TE37s. I'm really gonna get him now.
Dude.
I'm really gonna get him. No, dude.
Maybe if you would have said yellow, which is kind of funny since that's what we just.
Since that's what I had, yellow TE37s on one of my Civics.
Yeah, you had green too.
Yeah. Okay.
Green
All
was
right.
harder than yellow. But anyway,
Moving on.
moving right along. All right. This one, there's been a few videos that I've seen lately going along this theme, and it's Akira Nakai from RWB parody videos. Videos of the dudes sitting around.
Oh my gosh, dude. If you're listening and you have not seen these parody videos, I literally have to change my underwear after watching these things. Like, oh my gosh,
The way they do
these
the,
are
like,
so
the
hot.
cigarette
Yes.
and everything, dude. It's just like
He
and
has
they're
a piece
cutting
of
up some
paper in
car.
his mouth, and when he hits the cigarette, he spits the paper out, and it like pretending like it's smoke. And it's just so ridiculous. Like his mannerisms, it's like reminds me of like heavy Japanese comedy. Like
Yeah.
just the way that they like do things, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a few of those pop up since that one guy did it,
Dude.
and dude, every single one, I'm like, holy cow, dude, this is
Oh,
way
yeah.
too funny.
Yeah, I
And,
can't
like,
handle it.
I don't know. I mean, that dude's very interesting to watch, regardless. You know, the real one.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Oh, yeah.
the presentation or whatever you want to call it that he puts on when he builds those cars is just like
Yeah, it's like
I wouldn't
second
be able to
none.
do that with all those eyes on me, and you're cutting up this dude's car, and
Yeah.
smudging some caulk on. Like,
Yeah, it's kind of wild. But when you really watch the whole process, he really does like know where to measure. Like, it's just interesting. Like, it's not for nothing. What he's doing is definitely not for nothing. He knows, obviously, or else he
Yeah.
wouldn't still be doing it. But yeah, no, I mean, I know Don had him at IA, and I can imagine that was probably a really cool experience as
Dude.
far as just watching.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
watching
100%. It'll give you like a whole different perspective about the cars. And like me personally, whenever the RWB thing first became a thing, whatever, probably 10 plus years ago, whenever I first saw it, I was just like, what is that? Like, eh. But then, I did see one of those videos of the dude and like how he like freehands it all, and it's just insane. So I mean, I'm like totally into those cars now just because of the cool videos of that dude and just the work that he puts in and how he does everything. So.
Do you think that there's a Japanese equivalent?
You mean American, Japanese equivalent to the
like as far as for Japanese cars, like he's doing Porsches.
Oh, right.
Like
But he came from 886s. But
right,
yeah.
But like that currently is like known for maybe
not that style. Like, I mean,
the closest would probably be Liberty Walk.
yeah, or something like that, or the Pandem, Rocket Bunny, like
right.
something along those lines. But he like, I don't think those are as, I don't know, personal or like as intimate as he gets.
You're
like,
right.
Those, you take it to a body shop, they cut the fenders, you throw it about, him. It's actually him coming there and
it's like more
doing the
personal,
whole job and like putting his touch on every single piece of it.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
So I don't think there's anyone doing it like that in the world.
No, not that I know of.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's very involved, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So all right, you ready?
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
R34 style body kits on Nissan Sentras. Hot or not, my friend?
Look, dude. Not, dude.
Oh man, come on! Look at the air ducts, dude.
Absolutely
Look at
not.
this is V-Spec.
Dude, for me personally, I don't think body kits really go on anything but drift cars. They really don't go on Sentras, especially the ones that try to look like other cars.
Yeah.
Only exception is the Evo one with the fog lights, but like.
Yeah. That's
all the R34 and the 35. There's a lot of those too. I feel like.
Yeah. Back in the day, the R34 was very like the R34 style was just everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, my buddy had a 2001 Civic, like that, even that ugly like version, but he had the 34 like kit on it, and it's just so interesting. Like everybody wanted, even back then, this was 2003, 2002. Like everybody wanted the 34. Like,
yeah, it is wild.
Yeah,
it's because that's also around the time that the Too Fast, Too Furious came out, and that's probably where a lot of people started seeing it. And dude, that's funny you say that about the 0102 Civic, because back in the day in my neighborhood, there was a guy with one of those, and it was actually silver and had the whole blue graphics, like the.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
the Sentra?
Yeah.
Was it an SER?
No.
Oh. All right. So, man. All right. Well, I guess that was a loss. I wasn't sure if I'd get you there or not. So,
Hey, you tried.
Yeah. All right.
Cool. Next one up for me is blue colored seats.
Oh. Okay.
Blue seats. Oh yeah.
I mean, see, these things are circumstantial. Like blue colored seats in what color interior? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
So, okay, you got to judge it overall. Well, yeah, the DC5 blue seats are sick, and the S15 blue seats are sick.
Right.
Like, those are sick. Are there a lot of other sick blue seats?
Right, like there's like the Brids. I know Thrash Racing always has some blue seats in their mix. It's more aftermarket really that I see the blue.
Like, so I would say like
Obviously,
this,
Recaro.
yeah, I'm like torn on this because I think OEM blue is sweet.
Yeah,
I think that aftermarket blue is like, you
It's-
know, like I'm sure if it's done right, yeah, of course, you're gonna be like, well, I gotta give props to that seat because it's sick, but.
right,
I probably wouldn't put it in any of my cars if it didn't come in it
right.
as that factory option. Like the blue Recaros from the DC5 are like awesome. Like they just are that perfect shade. So I'm gonna say they're hot if they're OEM,
If they're OEM. OEM gets the pass.
but they're definitely not hot. Like
Right.
you know, a set of status seats that are blue. Like I don't know.
I got you.
Yeah. I mean, no disrespect to any of the blue boys out there. Like, that ain't me, you know?
Hey, I got you.
All right, so Mugen CF 48s.
CF 48s.
Mugen. It's
You
Mugen.
say
Mugen. Mugen.
Dude, I gotta go with not.
If you don't know what the CF 48s are, I don't know.
They're the typical Mugen wheel you would see on a EF or CRX.
Yeah, like
that's-
a late 80s car. They look like a clutch fan thing
Yeah.
in the middle. You know, like they accidentally dropped the old clutch fan deal and they're like, hey, run it. But yeah, I mean, it's hard because Mugen, hold on. Oh, shit. What about white? I mean, I think white makes
White
them
does look a little
you know,
bit better.
on like a red EF or something, or like
Yeah,
maybe a black EF or CRX. Like,
right. It would have
for
to be
period
one
correct.
of those, but like for the most part, those weren't my favorite.
no.
My favorite ones of that era were like the I forget what they're called. I know the knockoffs are called J Mags. The Rota J Mags, they're like the flat.
Oh yeah, with like thick spokes.
Yeah. I forget what
I can't remember what model that is, but I know what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, obviously we're talking like these were probably produced. And Google them if you're not watching on YouTube. I mean, they were probably produced in the mid '80s. You know, so you know we're talking 14-inch wheels. Like it's
15s were big.
Yeah, 15s were really big. But yeah, okay. So that's a not hot on the old school Mugens.
Can't do it.
All right. What
Sorry,
do you got?
Mugen.
What
All
do you
right,
got?
next up for me, dude. Let's see. This is going to be one of those places that probably not many people know about, but if you're in the area, you got to go. And that's going to be the City Bakery in Yokohama.
Oh, he pulled the City Bakery on him. God.
Dude, yeah, I looked up the address and everything, saw the menu when I did this, and I'm like, oh, man.
Dude,
Took me back to breakfast.
Oh, yeah. So that's clearly hot. And so our last trip and my trip before, we had stayed for a few days at the Westin Yokohama. And when you exit the building, there's like this other little building set, and right on the side of it is this bakery called City Bakery.
Yeah.
And so we would get up and like get ready and hit City Bakery every morning. It was quick, cheap. They had everything that we would want. They had obviously awesome pastries. They had a little breakfast kit, like coffees, different coffees, like all all kinds of stuff. It was like really almost perfect.
Dude, they had this thing that was like a hot dog shoved inside of a croissant that was unraveled and like baked again with cheese. Like, dude.
I just got the taste in my mouth.
I know,
did you?
it was crazy, dude. Like,
yeah.
So that spot's definitely on my list. Make it back, dude.
Oh yeah. No, you got to, and I'm sure there was a ton of places like that.
Yeah,
right. That was
one
just the one
right
outside our door, and so instead of going to a Conbini for breakfast, because we're already doing this for lunch or dinner or Starbucks, whatever, we would just hit City Bakery, and we felt like it was a lot. It was kind of more personal than those other places. So
Yeah, and dude, I don't know what it is with bakeries overseas, but like they have everything set up like right there, and they pull it right from there. I feel like
yeah, it's
it's
sweet.
not like that in America. If it was like that in America, it would be like pulling it out of a package, throwing it in the microwave.
Right,
Like, no,
or
it's
like
none of
those
that.
weirdo rotisserie things.
Yeah.
You know, no, it's like, yeah, it's like almost pre-cooked.
Right.
Is weird, but
Yeah.
like it
hard to
always
explain.
tasted so great.
Yeah.
So yes, you hit a little soft spot there with City Bakery, man. You really pulled it out. But I'm gonna hit you.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna hit you.
Oof.
I'm about to hit you so
Don't hit
hard.
me.
Yeah, you better brace for it. I already got my finger on the bow bow button because the jumbo
Oh, dude.
sandwiches.
The Monaco or something like that, right?
Yes, the Monaco's
The Monaco Jumbo?
The jumbo, yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
dude.
And we've talked about this on previous episodes. If you don't know what we're talking about, and you're not on YouTube, look it up. The jumbo, type in Japanese jumbo ice cream sandwich, and it's like 2 wafers with a like piece of chocolate ice cream, like dipped in. Vanilla ice cream dipped in chocolate in the wafer. Yeah. It's look it up. It's
Dude,
there.
I got addicted to those on our first trip there, and every time, dude, we hit a convenience, it was pulling one of those out. Like,
oh, for sure.
And I'd never heard of them, never saw them before, nothing. And then like, whatever, 6 months later, I'm seeing all over Instagram people were saying, "Oh, here's a hack with it," and like showing different ways to eat them and stuff. And I'm like, "Holy cow!" Like, had no idea.
It was such a big thing.
But it's Japanese. I think it's their most popular
it is.
ice cream sandwich or something like that.
They say it's for men with hairy chests. That's like their like thing. Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, and what I loved about it is every time we would grab one, they would be like crispy and like almost like it was fresh. It's not like, dude, if we went over to Cumbies right now and tried to get
it'd be soggy
and like or melted and then frozen again or something, it's
not the same.
Yeah, it's a whole different standard out there. So I knew that would be a hot. I can't lie.
Yeah, dude. Not gonna lie. Kind of want to print that out and put it on the side of my car. You know, the whole the whole logo, dude, the whole livery.
Dude, that would be sick.
All right, cool. Next up, got the Chronicles Mintia EK9. I knew that one was gonna be hot. I knew that one was gonna be
Challenge me, dude. This is the
I thought
easiest.
I was with some of these, but this one was cool.
See, we don't even deal with the trash, so we can't even. It's not fair. But no, I mean, yeah, that's sick. They took, and that's from Osaka, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, they took a very well appointed EK9, and they put, I don't know, was it a race car? Or is it like a street car?
I'm not sure the story on that one.
Yeah, but Joey Lee, the boss, he designed a whole livery for it through, replicating the Mintia, the little mints. If you've never had them, they're dank. They're like super strong in a small little thing. It's almost like
they're good shit.
Yeah, you're almost breathing fires on some of them. But Joey made a whole livery for this EK9 and it came out like spectacular. Like if I was Mintia and I saw that, I'd be like, yo, like, can we get this for promo? Because like this thing is like, it goes hard. Yeah.
100%.
I would, I know he expressed that it was very like time consuming for him and like kind of stressful because something like that, you never want it to be anything less than perfect. So I don't know how many of those he would design. Like if you tried to commission him, for that, like, hey, I'll pay you X amount if you can design a livery. I don't know if he'd be taking those jobs or not.
Yeah, I would.
I mean, yeah, no, we didn't ask him to wrap it. We asked him to. Okay, so yeah, we'll keep it going. Next up, okay. Wagyu beef tongue.
Hot, dude. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. I had this conversation the other day with someone. I'm like, listen, if someone gives you this and tells you to eat it and they don't tell you it's tongue, you're not gonna think it's tongue. Like, you're gonna love it and you're gonna enjoy it.
It's so weird to me. Like, yeah, so we're in Japan and we're like at one of the the Wagyu, little grill deals where you cook your food and stuff, and we're ordering, and we're like, we see the beef tongue, and we're like, dude, screw it, just throw it on. we threw it on, and like we were kind of like sketched out, and we did it though. We cooked it up, dude. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to tell you that wasn't like steak or something, like that wasn't meat, like. And to think that big fat tongue of a cow like tastes like yeah, it's a wild thing. But I mean, we ate it all.
Yeah. Dude, I would take more.
I would take more, 100%. Yeah.
Why not, right?
Yeah, I mean, so if you are in Japan, if you're anywhere, but definitely in Japan, I would save it for Japan.
Yeah.
Get the Wagyu beef tongue. You won't regret it.
Yeah, tell them to just throw it in with the rest of your order.
Yeah, so you don't really
realize that's what that is.
Yeah.
You're going to enjoy it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
How can you not?
Yeah, try to sneak it to your partner before they realize and be like, hey, that was tongue. Watch them freak right out.
Seriously.
All right, what do you got?
Cool. Next up, I got tire shine. Love it or hate it. Hot or not.
Dang.
Yeah, that extra step, dude, after cleaning your car. You put all this stuff on
that part of the process.
And it slings up all over the side of your car.
No. It's 2024, son. If you're... No. I'm going hot on you, and I'm telling you right now, it's not like that in 2024.
No.
It is not. If you are... No. I guess if you're talking about the brand Tire Shine that foams up on your tires, like, yeah, I guess if like you're still getting that stuff, that's not hot. But like sponge applied dressing is hot, like for sure. Like who wants dry, chalky ass, nasty tires looking like your grandmother's cigarette, dude? And ain't nobody want that, dude. We want some clean, nice black.
Hold on. I have an argument here.
Oh,
if there's
shit.
tire shine on it, it is not clean, sir.
But tire
It's
shine.
dressed.
Yes,
It's
dressed.
dressed.
Well
It's
dressed.
not clean.
It is well dressed.
There's a difference between clean and dressed
Yes,
tires.
you're right. There is like a clean tire is a mild like black color, like a flat black mild color, right?
Yeah.
A dirty tire has stains and whatever, right? So, and then a dressed tire is gloss black, so to speak, right? So it depends on the car, right? A track car, I want a clean tire.
Yeah.
I don't want any dressings on my tires if I'm going to the track. If I'm cruising down to Cars and Coffee and I want my stuff still looking nice when I get there, I'm dressing my tires. Best dress. 5-piece suit, dude. We're doing it.
Hey, I guess that's how you win most caffeinated.
Yes, exactly. Yeah,
Cars and
that's my
Coffee,
whole
right?
thing. Hey, we got to delete this. Go back, rewind. Don't be telling my secret, dude. But yeah, I mean, it's again circumstantial. But yes, if I am cleaning a car to be displayed, I am dressing the tires for sure. Not with tire shine. Nothing that's slinging on my car. Like there's no
None of that
residue
boomer stuff.
left over. It's just like a conditioner.
Yeah.
It's conditioned.
Dressing.
Yes,
You
it's a
got
dressing.
ranch.
Yeah, I throw ranch on there, dude. It's my secret, dude. I got dogs chasing me, licking the tires everywhere. All right, so cold air intakes.
Hot all day, dude.
Yes,
like, dude,
exactly.
That suction you get,
Yes.
dude, when you slam the gas. Oh, yeah,
dude.
100% all day. I mean,
Yeah. There's nothing like a Hyundai Elantra with a cold air intake, dude.
yeah, that's all you need. Like, dude, you don't even need to put exhaust on cars. Just put a stupid intake on it that deletes the resonator and the airbox.
Yeah.
That's all you need, dude. All you need is that intake noise, dude. Yeah, I remember the B series.
Oh, yeah,
They used
dude.
to pop super crispy when you put that intake on.
It was sick. No, I agree. I mean, yeah, I think, like on an NA car, I guess, cold air intake, like, yeah, I mean, I'm with you, but It's just one of those things.
Yeah. Don't front. If you get an intake, just tell them you did it for the noise. Don't say you did it for the power.
The 14 HPs.
Or the gas mileage or whatever
the
you're going to say.
Yeah.
Like, dude, it's not for that. Come on.
No,
it doesn't
it's for
do
the
anything.
sound. Yeah.
It's for the sound.
I mean, I'm sure you maybe get like a little gain in like, because there's less restriction, right? That's mainly what it is. Not because you're getting so much extra air. It's just less restriction, you know? But yeah, it's for the cool sound. Like, dude, you get the D Series Civic and you just pump that gas, dude. That sound is, dude. All right, we're moving on. Go ahead.
All right. So, dude, have you been hot on all of these? I think you've been hot on all of these, and I thought I was going to get you with a few.
Okay, get me with something then.
All right, horse meat.
What?
Horse meat, dude.
Dude. What?
Remember that train station we went to? We were trying to find a restaurant, dude. And they didn't have it. I think it was somewhere around Osaka, I think. They didn't have any English menus. And we were just going by the pictures of what looks super dank. And, like, we came across this one. I was like, oh, wow, dude, look at this. This looks crazy. Look at the marbling on this and all that. I thought it was some A5. I had to pull out my phone, pull out the Translate app. Horse meat.
Yeah, that's
horse
right.
meat it was, dude.
Yeah, no, I was not playing that game at all. No way.
But
that was mind-blowing.
Yeah.
That was mind-blowing that you could get horse. I do remember now. I'm like thinking like, is it going to be like the whole leg? Like,
right.
Like, what is the deal here?
Dude, I don't know what it, like, even though it looks super good, as soon as you heard it was horse, it was game. Like, that's a new species. Like, I don't think I've ever ate horse.
No, I definitely haven't. We probably should have. Like, realistically. Like, how am I not going to tell my kids I ate a horse? Like, how am I not going to crush everything?
All right, so you're putting that on the... So are you changing your answer here?
Maybe so. Yeah. I'm going back on it.
All right.
No, I don't know. I'm like... I mean,
probably
it's
one of
no
those things.
different cow. Like, come on. Like, in that sense, like, it's another animal. Like, what makes its meat less desirable unless it's not desirable?
Right.
Like, unless it doesn't taste good, it's too lean, it's too, whatever it may be. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, why aren't we eating horses?
Mm-hmm.
They're not human.
Yeah, right.
No, weird. It's not weird.
I mean, right. I mean, people, I don't know. That's a sketchy road to drive down.
Yeah, for sure. You might want to be careful. All right. Yeah, I've already incriminated myself. All right, listen. Bumper ties.
Bumper ties. Oh, dude.
I knew it.
I
knew I would get you on that
Disgusting, dude.
It is not hot.
I'm pretty sure I've talked about this on here before. If you have these, just stop. Just don't. Just don't do it.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that.
You don't.
Like, just fix your bumper correctly.
And it looks way cleaner.
It looks way cleaner.
So we're talking about the two little knobs that are held by like kind of like an elastic, and it's like a quick release for your bumper. They've been around for 15 years, whatever. They're
one of the tackiest car mods I've ever seen.
If you got a race car, like legit race car, and like
there's cleaner ways to do that.
There's cleaner ways, but like if you got a knot on the street car, I can see this. You blow an intercooler pipe. I got no clue, but you need to get off your bumper fast.
Yeah.
I know there's cleaner ways, but the dudes at the track are not worried about the cleanest ways.
Right.
They want the quickest or what they think is the best, and so I could see these being okay there. But on a street, this is lame.
Right. 100%.
Like what?
Well, dude, all right.
Going to Pep Boys and whipping the bumper.
Let me give you this argument for the track guys, right? That justify those. What about just not having that at all and just having the two holes in a zip tie? That's cheaper and it's just as tacky, except you're not spending money to.
Yeah, okay. So you said they're not hot?
Not hot, dude. Get them out of here.
All right, I got it.
I hope they never make those again.
This is your last one?
Yeah. Yep, last one.
All right, run it.
All right. I'm hoping to get one on this one, damn it. All right, we're talking about car here.
Uh-huh.
Suzuki. Cappuccino.
Come on. I don't. Are you not done?
No, that was it.
Oh, you know I don't like Suzuki cappuccinos, dude. That was like a surefire way to get a not hot.
I know. Well, dude, you almost said hot for the horse meat, so I had to do a four Shorewood. Come on.
That was like your if all else fails.
Yeah,
Suzuki
dude, I gotta get him with
cappuccino.
one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not super into roadster style cars in the first place, just not my thing. And so if like just the Suzuki cappuccino does not stimulate me in any sort of way. Like not visually, not performance wise, not any of that. Me personally, right? Like they're for somebody, but for me they are absolutely not hot.
Understandable.
All right, and let's wrap this up with the final question of the Hot or Not Summer Edition. Eyelids.
Hot.
Whoa, hey.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's hot, dude. Eyelids are cool. And like most of the cars they make them for are cool cars. So I think that makes it simple.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like all the S chassis they made them for, or not all of them. I guess it's just really the Zinkies I see them a lot on.
Yeah, I see them. Yeah.
See them a lot on like 350Zs.
Yeah, I mean, so like to be fair, like I'm not a fan of like stick-on eyelids.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of like hard, like FRP carbon, like something.
Yeah.
Like real,
Right,
not a
right.
sticker. You know what I mean? So that's what the question was, just to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think they're cool. I had some on my Accord, like carbon ones on my Accord back in 2004 or 2003, whatever it was. And like, yeah, even back then, I loved it, right? Like it just changed the look of the car.
Right.
It made the, kind of
made it look like it was
headlights.
squinting.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
and it's
what?
like Japanese car, and I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. Like, wait, what? So you're gonna go with hot on the eyelids?
Yeah, hot. Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, I mean, geez, I didn't really get you besides really just the Mugans and I guess the 34 front end.
Yeah,
we started
that
off
one,
real hot, but then we dove down there.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna get you a few with the nose, but
What are you gonna do?
what are you gonna do?
So this is episode 79, the summer version of Hot or Not. We just figured we'd just play around a little bit and just, keep it light and have fun. Make sure to tell your buddies, hey, did you listen to this week's episode of Right Hand Drive, guys? They're idiots.
Yeah.
I mean, we are, but it's cool. Make sure you hit us up on Instagram at RHDGUIS, RHDGUIS.com for all of the merch. And until next time, I'm Bobby. This is Aaron.
See ya.
Peace.